Motorcyclist injured in crash near Falls. Racer Glander rises to the top of ranks. Wisconsin State Fair opens today. These stories and more coming up on Community News Review.
This is Community News Review, a service of WSCS TV, news content provided by WHBL.
Good day, I'm Maddie Pfister. Welcome to Community News Review for Thursday, August 2nd, 2018. One man was taken to the hospital after a car-motorcycle accident Tuesday afternoon in the town of Sheboygan Falls. The Sheriff's Department says that around 1 o'clock, a car stopped at the stop sign at County O and 32, and then made a left-hand turn to head south. He pulled out of the path of a motorcycle driven by a 22-year-old man. The motorcycle hit the car, and the driver of the motorcycle was taken to St. Nicholas Hospital. The driver of the car got a ticket for failing to yield the right-of-way. It has been a long and sometimes difficult road to the front of the pack for Sheboygan Falls B-Mod competitor Gary Glander. But the 18-year veteran racer has hit his stride in a big way this season in Plymouth dirt track racing action at the Sheboygan County Fairgrounds 3rd Mile Clay Oval. With 5 nights of racing remaining in the 2018 campaign, Glander stands tied for the lead in the points standing with Beaver Dam's Tim Shepard, thanks to a string of consistently strong performances through the first 3 months of the season. Glander, who works in maintenance and owns Crazy G Design LLC, ranks in his initial A-Main triumph just a few weeks ago and his first heart race win nearly 2 decades ago, among his greatest racing achievements thus far. Winning my first A-Main was an amazing experience, but I can't forget my very first win ever, Glander said. It was a heat race win in the limited late model, and my girlfriend then, and now wife Becky, was the trophy queen. It was cool rolling into victory lane with her waiting there. Glander found himself attracted to the allure of the dirt track racing at an early age, and his intense drive to compete is still readily apparent every time he straps into his machine on a weekly basis in the rapidly growing PDTR B-Mod ranks. Fallen Milwaukee police officer Michael Mikowski is being remembered as a hero. Mikowski's wife and 19-year-old son share memories of him with those attending his funeral service at Oak Creek Assembly of God on Wednesday. Law enforcement officers from around the country were in attendance. Governor Walker said that Mikowski may not have been looked to be a hero, but he definitely possessed the qualities of one. Michael Mikowski is a hero not just for how he died, but for how he lived. No act from a man can take Mike from God's almighty hand, said Walker. The 17-year-old department veteran was shot and killed a week ago after he and a group of officers went to arrest a man on drug and domestic violence charges. Meanwhile, a GoFundMe page started by the Milwaukee Police Department to help Mikowski receive a huge boost. Milwaukee County Administrator Chris Abel donated $10,000 late last night, bringing the fund closer to its goal of $40,000. A memorial fund has also been set up at Tri-City Bank for Mikowski's family. The Wisconsin State Fair kicks off today. The annual event in West Allis runs through August 12th with concerts, activities for kids, and interesting food and animals from all over the state. Opening day admission is $2 with a donation of 2 cans of pears or peaches, or by making a cash donation to area food banks. Wells Fargo and the Hunger Task Force are offering a discounted admissions in exchange for helping to stock food pantries. Montgomery Gentry headlines the main stage tonight with opening act The Steel Woods. The show is all reserved with tickets between $19 and $29. The Green Bay Packers have confirmed that linebacker Jake Ryan suffered a torn ACL during Monday night's practice, according to ESPN. Ryan yelled in pain and pounded the ground after apparently injuring his right knee during 11-on-11 drills late in practice. The Green Bay players huddled around Ryan as he expressed his anguish before being carted off the field. He was just devastated, fellow linebacker Blake Martinez said per ESPN. Obviously, he was super excited about the season. He has been putting a tremendous amount of work in, and he has been awesome throughout the OTAs and these past 4 practices. It's been good for him. It's just really tough. Safety Kentrell Bryce also went down earlier in the practice with a possible leg injury while participating in a special teams drill. The outlook for Bryce is more hopeful after x-rays showed that there was no break in the leg. Ryan, 26, has 81 tackles and 1 sack in 15 games or 12 starts last season, and the 23-year-old Bryce has 23 tackles, 1 interception, while being limited to 6 games, 3 starts, due to an ankle injury. And finally, Acuity Insurance announces that the 2018 Acuity Health Challenge raised more than $12,000 to help advance maternal and pediatric care in the community. In its 7th year, the Acuity Health Challenge featured a 5K or 2-mile run walk. Over 700 participants took part in this year's event. Proceeds will support the expansion of maternal and pediatric care in the community. Acuity President and CEO Ben Salzman said, quote, "The Acuity Health Challenge reflects our commitment to wellness and our support for the well-being of the entire community. We look forward to next year's event, which we will hold entirely at our headquarters, thanks to the completion of a 5K fitness path on site," end quote. Overall winners were, in the men's division, Matthew Cooper from Green Bay with a time of 15:33, and in the women's division, Gabby Anzalone from Madison with a time of 17:19. And that is our report for this week. Join me again next time for another recap of our local news stories on Community News Review.
News content for this program provided by WHBL in cooperation with WSCS-TV.